Episode 4: The Silence That Answers Back. Marcus didn't notice the noise until it stopped. The power went out at 9:17 p.m. No warning, no flicker, just darkness and the sudden absence of sound. No HVAC hum, no refrigerator buzz, no phone vibrating with low-grade urgency. Elena looked up from the couch. "Well," she said, "that's new." Marcus reached for his phone out of reflex. No signal, no feed, no escape hatch. Silence moved in like a stranger who wasn't leaving. Opening observation. They lit a candle and sat at the kitchen table. No TV, no background noise, just the flame and the quiet. Marcus felt exposed, not bored, not restless, unprotected. His thoughts, usually drowned out by podcasts and notifications, began lining up like people waiting to speak. Unfinished conversations, decisions delayed, resentments half acknowledged. His jaw tightened. He didn't like silence. Silence didn't distract. It revealed. Rising friction. 10 minutes in, Marcus broke it. "I should check the breaker," he said, already standing. Elena watched him. "You're avoiding something." He froze. "Doing something useful," he corrected. She didn't argue. She rarely did when she was right. Marcus went to the garage, flipped switches that didn't need flipping, and stood there longer than necessary. The quiet followed him, no matter where he went. He realized something unpleasant. He kept himself busy so he wouldn't have to listen. Not to others, to himself. Moment of awareness. Back at the table, Marcus sat down slowly. Elena waited. Didn't fill the space. That was the difference. Most people rush to speak because silence feels like loss of control. But control doesn't come from noise. It comes from tolerance. Marcus noticed how the quiet sharpened everything. The candle flame, his breath, the weight of his own presence. Then it landed. He wasn't uncomfortable because silence was empty. He was uncomfortable because it was accurate. Alignment and internal shift. Marcus didn't reach for words this time. He stayed. Let the discomfort rise and fall without narrating it. His breath slowed on its own. His shoulders dropped. Thoughts came, but instead of chasing them, he let them pass. Patterns became obvious. He talked too much when nervous. He explained when listening would do. He filled space to avoid being seen. Silence wasn't passive. It was diagnostic. Cause and effect revealed. Marcus thought back over the last few years. Meetings where he talked himself into corners. Arguments where he responded instead of heard. Decisions rushed because stillness felt dangerous. The effect was clear now. Noise wasn't helping him win. It was helping him hide. Resolution with consequence. The lights came back on an hour later. The house hummed to life. Nothing else changed, but Marcus did. The next day at work, he spoke less and noticed more. Let pauses sit. Let others finish. Asked fewer questions, but better ones. At home, he didn't interrupt Elena mid-thought, didn't jump to solutions. She noticed. "So," she said later, "what happened last night?" Marcus considered the answer, then said, "I stopped running from quiet." That night, he wrote one line in his notebook. "Silence doesn't remove control. It returns it." He closed the book. The world was loud again. But now, he didn't need it to be. Nothing changed outside until something changed inside. That's not philosophy. That's mechanics.